What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. Before we get into the workout, I just want to let you guys know that I plan on being on Ogus 753 for probably at least 6 months, if not longer. I do typically stay on a routine for a while before I jump from a routine to another routine. So if you're considering running Ogus 753, if you're currently running Ogus 753, or you just want to follow along someone who is running Ogus 753, I recommend you hit that subscribe button below. It will help the channel grow, and it'll also help you out, because as I post multiple videos a week of me on this routine, in each video I'll basically be sharing a little bit more about the routine and what I'm doing. So if you really want to see everything I'm doing on the routine, you're going to not want to miss any videos. So just hit that subscribe button. It'll help me out, and it'll also help you out. But anyway, this workout is my latest overhead press workout. And this is on overhead presses, I'm doing 7 sets of 5. I don't remember the exact percentage that I have to do with this, but it is 7 sets of 5, and it's 135 pounds. What you just saw before was me doing some lat pull downs. I did do a set of lat pull downs in between these overhead press sets. I only did 4 sets of that, though. I didn't do 7 sets. So basically I supersetted the first 4 sets, and then I finished on the overhead press with the remaining sets. And simply I do that to save some time, no other reason. But anyway, as we get into this workout, I got a comment on my last video, basically just about Ogus 753 in general, and it was about how some people seem to be switching from Ogus 753 after not too long, I guess because they don't like the routine. And I just wanted to address that quickly. Now, Ogus 753, it's no magic routine by any means, and for that matter, no routine is actually a magic routine. I simply look at Ogus 753, and a lot of routines for that matter, as an upper-lower body split. It's 4 workouts per week. There's two workouts dedicated to lower body, and there's 2 workouts dedicated to upper body. No matter how you look at it, that's really what the routine is. Yes, the big 4 lifts do start off each routine, or each workout, and you do follow the programming laid out in the program. But besides that, once you start choosing your accessory exercises, you're really off the routine at that point, and it's no different than any other upper-lower body split. So that's how I view it. It's pretty much the same as when I did 5-3-1, and it's pretty much the same as before I did 5-3-1. I just did an upper-lower split. So there's nothing really magical about this. There's nothing revolutionary. It's an upper-lower split. We call it Ogus 753, but don't let that fool you. Don't think that just because it has a fancy name that the routine is suddenly something magical. But after the overhead press sets, I do go into the rest of my upper body workout, and here I am doing dumbbell rows. This week I am doing 8 to 10 reps on my accessories, so I'm doing 90 pounds. I did 3 sets of 10. In between those, I do these flat dumbbell bench presses, and I actually just went back to these for the first time in I want to say a couple of years. I was doing flat bench for a while, but I thought it would be a good time to switch. Switching the routine, might as well switch the exercise. I do these right back and forth with the dumbbell rows on the same bench. Luckily, I'm like the same strength on this as the dumbbell rows, so I pretty much take the 90s and I use the 90s for the bench, so that works out nicely. After 3 sets on each of those, I moved on to incline barbell, and this was a little disappointing because before, when I was doing 5-3-1, I was only doing flat bench for like a couple sets of 3, which I guess was not nearly as fatiguing as doing sets of 10, because here I was able to do 185 for sets of 8. But today, now that I switched to higher reps, my chest is just fatigued and I can't even do the 185 anymore. So I have to lower it to 165 for 8, and that 165 pretty much felt how the 185 did a little while ago. So yeah, that wasn't very fun, but I know I didn't get weaker. It just happens to be that I'm doing extra volume, so the extra volume is fatiguing my chest, but still, no one likes doing less weight than they did previously. And I do superset that with 2 sets of that chest-supported T-bar row machine. After I moved on to chest flies, and I haven't done chest flies, I want to say in like 3-4 years. Just mostly because my chest is a good body part. I was focusing on compound lifts for a while, but I kind of realized that even though I don't really think this exercise is going to do much for me, I kind of missed it, and it's fun getting a nice pump, and I just decided to add in 2 sets just because, like I said, I missed it and I wanted to see what it felt like. I superset that with usually a bicep exercise. I decided to go with this flat preacher machine here that my gym has. It really isolates your bicep. That's kind of why I like it, but my gym has a lot of different bicep machines, so I don't stick to one for too many weeks in a row. I usually with it for a few weeks, and then I switch to something else. But if you do have this one, it's a pretty good one to try out. After the bicep exercise, we're almost done. We just finish off with some triceps and also superset that with these face pulls. I really like face pulls. I don't know if you guys have seen some of my other videos, but I always talk very highly of them. I feel that not only do they nail your rear delts pretty well, but just the external rotation that you get on them, it's healthy for your shoulders. We do a lot of stuff that does internal rotation, like when you bench, you overhead press, really anything that you're using your shoulders for. You're not doing external rotation, you're doing internal rotation. So it's like the one exercise that you could do that'll kind of balance out your shoulder, and it's just good for shoulder health in general. And I said I'm supersetting with triceps. I started doing this exercise just a little while ago. You want to always hit all the heads of your tricep, and that includes that means you need to do something that goes over your head like this, something that goes straight down, and then something kind of in between that. So I always make sure I hit not all in the same workout, but throughout the week, different parts of my tricep. But anyway, this workout is coming to an end. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you do want to follow along Ogus 753, I will be sharing a little bit more information with each video. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.